College athletes should be paid by their university no matter what sport they play. Why? Well, first of all, a lot of people would say, oh, well, these people are not paying to go to school, they're getting free education. Well, people get free educations all the time, and not necessarily only for playing sports. There's things called work-study programs that a lot of colleges have in place where people on financial aid will have to work for the school, and it's not that they don't get paid, and instead they still get paid, but they just have to work for the school. So they're getting free education, but they're also getting paid by the school. So what's different from college athletes? Because they're working and they're probably making more money for the school than these people that work in the campus bookstore or something else. So 40 plus 3.3. 40 hours is the typical American work week, and then add 3.3 hours to that. That's how much a typical student athlete in playing college sports will spend on their craft, with practices, with games, with whatever, every week. And all that work that they put in amounts to $11 billion in revenue for the NCAA, which is more than the NHL and the NBA, I believe. Also, just to give you an idea of how the breakdown goes, $143.3 million of that came from the University of Alabama, which is a really big football school that a lot of people know about. That's more than every team in the NHL and 25 out of 30 NBA teams, these are professional sports teams where the athletes do get paid, and they don't even make this much money that college sports do where their athletes are not even getting paid. $2.05 million is the average salary for a NCAA Division I football coach, and the highest being $7 million, which is around there, which is what Nick Saban from Alabama gets paid. So this money, you might say, okay, well, the coaches are part of the faculty, they're in place to keep everyone in line, but they wouldn't be in a position to make that money without the help of the college athletes, because those are the people that the fans come to see. That's the reason they have a team. That's the reason that anyone even cares about what the coach is doing. So the money that they're making would not even be possible without the athletes. So how would that be fair to the athletes to not give them any money? And mass appeal. Everyone in the world has some kind of interest. Most of those people have an interest in sports, whether it's professional, college, whatever you like, high school. College sports makes up a lot of popular culture in the United States. Everyone likes to see what's going on. So these athletes are putting themselves on the line, they're risking their time and everything for the people who want to see them perform. So others will say that, well, these kids get scholarships, we're providing them with a free education in return for their services. But like I said, those work-study programs that are in place for students who are on financial aid or academic scholarships, they're still getting paid for their services, regardless of the fact that they do get help with their tuition. And they will say that because Alabama makes $143.3 million, how is their team going to be paid compared to FGCU, where they have significantly less people or less money coming into their school from these athletic ventures, excuse me. Well, that would be possible through a revenue sharing situation. I'm not going to go into exactly how you would do it because it's part of a bigger problem, but there is a way to make it equal for everyone. Also, they will say that the NCAA is a nonprofit organization. Well, so is the American Cancer Alliance, so is the Community School of Naples, actually, and Mr. Miles just pointed out that he gets a salary. Everyone who works at the American Cancer Society that isn't a volunteer gets a salary. So the NCAA is a non-for-profit after they've paid all of their employees, after they've divided their money up among the TV networks. So they're making a lot more money than you would think a non-for-profit organization would be. So, thank you.